Many Montanans, pro-life groups across the country have written to say that you've taken the most radical positions on this very important issue of life and on abortion. If you want to push back on that impression, I think you have an opportunity here to try to gain some public trust and to take a look at the record you've had in California and how you might govern if you are approved here in Washington, D.C. Could you name one abortion restriction that you might support?
Senator, let me try to respond this way. I have tried to make sure on this important issue for so many people, where oftentimes, again, we have different views, but deeply held views, that I have tried to make sure that I am abiding by the law. Because whether it's a particular restriction or whether it's the whole idea of abortion, whether we agree or not, we have to come to some conclusion, and that's where the law gives us.
But is there, just to be clear, is there any line you would draw? Is there just one restriction as it relates to abortion that you might support?
Senator, you're talking to the spouse of a OBGYN who for decades has practiced saving lives of women and babies. And I can tell you that from the stories I've heard from Carolina, my wife, I know how hard many women struggle just to save the life of their baby. And so what I would say to you, and I know that right now as I speak, my mother has blessed me this morning as I got ready to come here. And last night, I know when she prayed the rosary, as she does every day, every evening with my aunt, that she said a prayer and included me in that prayer.
Well, there's, you know, part of it's the battle for those who don't have a voice, which are the little babies. And you didn't answer the question about even one restriction on abortion. I didn't get an answer from you. Let me just throw one out there. How about a ban on the lethal discrimination of babies who are diagnosed with Down syndrome?
And so, Senator, once again, if I can simply say to you that I respect the different views that are out there, but what's important is that it makes sure that my view is according to the law.
If you confirm, you're going to be the head of the HHS. It's a huge organization. It has profound impact on our society. How about a ban on sex-selective abortion? Whether the little baby is a male or a female, would you say you can't have a sex-selective abortion?
And I respect those who take a particular view. My job will be to make sure that I am following the law.
There's a ban on partial birth abortion. I know that question came up yesterday. Is that yes or no? Would you support a ban on partial birth abortion?
Again, Senator, you're asking questions which will touch on aspects that I know have different views. And what I can say is that I will make sure that I'm respecting the law on those issues.
You've